Hello there, Project T-Bucket. 27 T-Bucket. Obviously it doesn't look like a 27 T-Bucket, but this is it. It's looking pretty nice. Just pulled the wiring through my conduit. I made this conduit, so I got the wires coming through it. And what I'm gonna do here is kind of have like a three-way wire setup where I got my high beam and low beam wires here, and I'm gonna tee them off and go up to the passenger side light, and then it'll carry on to the driver's side. So not quite sure how I'm gonna do that yet, but that's what that's gonna be. This is my right signal wire. These are my for the electric fan, ground and power. Let's see here. So, and then my alternator power over there. And then over here I have another T down here. I got my red line coming from the alternator. Got my choke power going there, and the starter power right there, the purple. Got all that together. There's my cluster of wires. It'll look a little neater once it's in the car, obviously. I probably didn't need all the excess wire, and that big coil there is just extra wires, extra powers for all kinds of different stuff. But it's all going to be under the seat. You won't be able to see it. It's just nice to have maybe later in the future. My brake light sensor there, and I did put some LED lights on the outside here. They're red, so I'm going to hook them up to a toggle and then have some pretty red lights. So I'm just going to wire that up through the same hole as my sensor there, and bring it up through. So I got my tank in place. I haven't tested it with gas yet to make sure all my welds are leak proof. Pretty sure they are. We'll see. Brake lines are all bled and ready for braking. So yeah, I gotta get the carburetor on here again and try to start this thing. Yeah, this is where we're at. The body hasn't been touched in a while. Lots of body work. So that's kind of why I'm doing the wiring now. I'm gonna run all the wiring through the batteries going back here. So I'm gonna run all the wiring. I'll be able to put my whole cluster dash thing there through the hole where the battery's going into. So that's why I'm doing the wiring now instead of later. I was gonna do it later after the body's on, but figures this gives me something to do. And if I want to, take the body off ever, I don't have to, undo all the wiring off of here. I can just slide that whole thing through that hole and pull the body off. So my cool shifter knob got from my daughter for Father's Day. That's it. So yeah, it's coming together.